Hey everybody, I think we are officially live. We are officially live. We have Mike in the house already saying, hell yeah, brother. Mike from Digizzy that. So if you guys didn't read the thumbnail or didn't see the subscription or anything like that, or the description, this is just basically celebrating 500 subscribers. Really, really a huge milestone for the channel. Something I never thought I would achieve. To be honest, like when I started the channel, never thought I would achieve this. So this is kind of just chill, celebrating the live stream, you know what I mean? Hanging out and stuff. And also going to be a huge thank you video as well. Just thanking a bunch of people and stuff like that too. Like for why I'm here, where I'm at with the channel and all that kind of stuff. So like I said, there's a lot of people to thank, a lot of fun stuff. So oh, Allie's in the house too. What up, my friend? Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Congrats on the 500. Yeah, so that's like I said, just really a huge milestone, something I never thought would happen. Like I think when I started this channel three and a half years ago, I didn't really think that I would hit 500 subscribers. I don't think that was ever like a goal that was in my mind. And now it's like something I've reached. So it's like really kind of fascinating. So yeah, just cheers to it. If anybody wonders, like, oh, I know it's very early morning, but I worked graveyard shift. I've been up since 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. yesterday. I've been up since then because I went to go see Maxine and then I went to work after that. And then now I'm live streaming. So just burning the candle on both ends. That's how we do it here at Norn Rad 89. You know what I mean? And kids aren't even up yet. So that's why I'm streaming too, is because I was like, kids aren't up yet. Most of the house is asleep. You know what I mean? And like I said, I worked last night. Now I'm here to live stream. And yes, I did see Maxine. So if there's anybody here, more people start showing up in the chat, maybe I'll give my thoughts on Maxine and everything. The sunglasses are so sick. Thank you so much, Ali. Thank you. I really, these are some sick sunglasses. I love these things. They're actually from my work. And literally, like when I saw them, like I work at a gas station and we have like a little sunglasses section. It's like the sunglasses hut. That's what they call it. And when the rep comes in, he brings sunglasses and stuff. And when he brought these ones, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get these ones. Oh, I totally hit the camera. Did not mean to do that. I saw Maxine on Wednesday. Nice. All right. So we have another huge fan of Maxine. That's to tell you it's a little bit of a spoiler right there that I did enjoy it. I did enjoy Maxine. It isn't my favorite in the three of them, but it is a really, really great film. And still, like I said, Ty West, thank you so much, because I think legit, if you think about it hard enough, the X trilogy is probably one of the greatest trilogies to ever touch horror. Like for real, it's probably one of the greatest for real. X, Pearl, Maxine, they're all vastly different and they're all really great films. So yeah, I highly recommend going out and seeing Maxine if you haven't yet. But I know most people have, because I know I was a little late on the party with that one. But because I know Long Legs was the big one that just came out. That just came out too, but I haven't seen that one yet because that's the new Micah Monroe, Nicolas Cage horror movie. But Maxine was definitely a banger for sure. But yeah, for real, this was just something that was I never thought would happen, especially being the fact that I started my YouTube channel as a gaming channel just to kind of help out like my clan and the people I was playing with in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force and really doing all that kind of stuff in mobile gaming. When that kind of took a turn because like of all the money spending and just a lot of stuff going on with that and kind of the time demanding thing, I kind of transitioned the channel into being more of a something else. Like, you know, I love movies. I love talking about cinema. I love horror. So I just kind of slowly evolved the channel into that. And growth has just gone up and up and up. And that's what's kind of cool is like literally through being just myself and sharing my passion for movies and horror, it kind of like the channel grew even more. Congrats on 500 subs. Thank you, AJ. AJ's Movie Place in the house. Thank you. Another huge supporter of the channel that's been here since like almost day one. Like before I had like 200 subscribers, AJ was here for real, messaging and everything. I was seeing so many low ratings for Maxine, which had me a little worried. But after seeing it, I'm completely baffled as to why people are so disappointed by it. I thought it was excellent. So great, Ali. I'm glad you had such a fantastic time and it was excellent for you. Like for real, that film, it oozes that time. Like Ty West is one of those master directors at just capturing a certain period of time in cinema. And for real, be it X, Pearl, or Maxine, he was able to capture like the 70s, the 80s, the 1920s. It's pretty fantastic. And like for real, like me, like if anything, Maxine, it was just minor gripes. I'm gonna do a full on rad movie review on it. But since it's just us here chatting and we're all celebrating 500 subscribers, anyone who else isn't here, anyone who's not here, you're missing out right now. You're missing out. But these are my thoughts. Like my only major gripe with it was I felt like the third act was a little bit rushed. I felt like the third act kind of came out of nowhere and it was a little bit rushed. That was my only problem and my only gripe with it, to be honest. I loved Mia Goth's performance. I love Kevin Bacon's performance. I thought the aesthetic was great, but the third act, I felt like it kind of did come, it came like just really fast. It was rushed, and I wanted a little bit more time to kind of soak it in. Mike, did you see that in the house? Massive congrats. Super proud of you, bro. Thank you so much, Mike. Brother. That gets on to right there to starting that Mike is one of the huge people that I have to thank. Mike from Did You See That? If you haven't subbed to him, go sub to that channel right now. He's a huge part of the reason why I am comfortable with sharing content and freaking editing thumbnails or even just being knowledgeable on certain things or being open to being creative with other content creators and joining in on live streams and stuff. A lot of that has to go with Mike from Did You See That? So I'm very happy you're here, brother, for real. AJ, another. Sorry, it's hard for me to see with the sunglasses too. I've not seen Maxine yet, but I didn't like X. But Pearl, I thought was great. So we'll be interested to see how it goes for me. So yeah, me, I've heard definitely different views on all the films. I've seen a lot of people like Pearl more, especially because of that whole Technicolor time, the whole Wizard of Oz kind of homage, the 1920s World War II kind of setting thing or World War setting thing going on. And for me, like X is more my jam because it's kind of literally just a straight up dirty slasher film, but it's shot and expertly executed. And that's why I like X. But yeah, Maxine is still a banger for sure and one that I highly recommend. And people, if you haven't seen the other ones, I would say you definitely have to see X to see Maxine, but I would say Pearl's not a required viewing, but you have to see X to see Maxine to fully get the effect of the movie. Yeah, AJ's like, hey, Mike. Oh, wow. Born to be Rad. Okay, so Garrett, Born to be Rad. That's my other rad dude in the house and rad other guy on YouTube. If you haven't, go sub to Garrett from Born to be Rad. He is a fantastic brother and another huge inspiration and someone I have to thank in terms of doing YouTube videos, being comfortable with talking about physical media or sharing my thoughts with other content creators. Garrett is another huge person, like especially Angel from Voices from the Mausoleum and Steve. That's another huge group of people that I love and I passionately just love content creating with because we do collabs on the Coffee Crypt. We do fun horror live streams and all that kind of stuff. So it's really cool to see all the support, all of you here in the live chat. That is amazing. And like I said, I really appreciate all the support and love from all of you because yeah, I couldn't be here without all of you. And even like I said, my family, my kids, my wife, my mom, huge inspiration because all of them are here to take care of the house or, help me out or, like I said, give me inspiration when I'm trying to do my videos. So I love all of them. Hey, Jay, everybody's saying, hey, Garrett. Pearl is my favorite. So Allie loves Pearl. That's her favorite of the trilogy. And I think it's a masterpiece, which I've heard a lot of people say. Pearl, I like the slow build of it and I like the character study. And I would say performance wise, that's definitely probably Mia Goth's strongest performance is Pearl. It's just like for me, X is more my jam. It's more my flavor. Like, it's just personal taste wise. I give positive reviews to all three of the films, but X is more, like I said, it's more my jam, more my flavor. Thanks, dude. You're welcome. You're welcome, Garrett. For real, brother. I love you. For real, dude. It means a lot. All the support. I think a lot of people went into Maxine expecting it to be like X, which was a mistake since it completely different movie. And yeah, for real, I loved how drastically different it was compared to X and Pearl. And that's what's kind of crazy is that this trilogy, Ty West did this trilogy, and when you look at X and you look at Pearl and you look at Maxine, all three of them are so vastly different, but you could enjoy every single one of them. So I feel like this is going to be one of the best trilogies to go back and watch because you're not really going to get tired of it because it's not like, oh, no offense. I love Jason. I mean, Friday the 13th is my favorite. So I have every right to talk crap about Friday the 13th if I want to. Sometimes it could get a little bit wash, rinse, repeat. And when you get to X, Pearl, and Maxine, you're not going to get any of that wash, rinse, repeat. Every film is vastly different from the previous one. What's your next YouTube goal, brother? Oh, Mike, great question. Mike hitting us with the first question of the day, right? I believe that's the first question of the day. What's my next YouTube goal? Man, to be honest, just grow the community and like meet more people like you, meet more people like, like I said, Allie, Garrett, Angel, and Steve, and just kind of like said, grow the community and share our love of like movies, cinema, or even support us when we do movies or do books or write books. Because like I said, Mike from Did You See That? He has written a book. Angel from Voices from the Mausoleum has written a book. Mike did a short film. So it's like there's so many creative people out there. And I consider you all friends and really close to family. So it's like just really grow the community and just be able to share that vast love and everything. To be honest, 1,000 subscribers doesn't really even mean anything to me. It's more just grow the community and have fun with all of you because literally this is one of my favorite things in life and something that has gotten through some hard times. Like I said, I love my family and I love work and I love my life, but there also are times when stuff gets hard and you get down on yourself, and to have this escape to talk about movies and to just chill and relax and hear everybody's opinion and share your opinion and know that no matter what, we are all accepted. I know there is some toxic fandom out there, but just stay away from them. Where you're accepted, that's the places where you want to go. Because, like I said, where people respect your opinions, where they talk to you, they listen to you, and you're accepted, that's the places where you want to go for real. So, every single one of these people that I've mentioned have made me feel that way. So that's why I content create with you guys, or I join live streams and talk to you all. Another one, Zach from Zach Attack Reviews. That's another great YouTube channel that has a great inspiration to me. Ryan from Ravens O's Fans 89. I believe that's his channel. It used to be RWR Movie Review. Now it's Ravens O's Fan 89. That's where you can find his channel. And Ryan is another great inspiration. Jason, the old millennial. I have to shout out Jason. So, there's a lot of people I have to shout out. Like I said, all of them great people. Another one, Christian from Planet CHH, which also used to be known as Christian Hannah Horror. When I was following him first, it was Christian Hannah Horror. And then he transitioned his channel and changed the name to Planet CHH. Love Christian. He's an amazing guy. Nick from the Lost River Drive-In. Nick is my Halloween buddy, my Halloween 5 lover. I love talking to Nick because from the Lost River Drive-In, me and him have the same passionate love for Halloween 5. So it's always a joy to talk to him. So for real, I'm gushing over all of you because for real, I would not be here at 500 subscribers. I wouldn't be here talking to you all. I wouldn't be this comfortable or anything without all of you. Do you plan to catch Long Legs in theaters? I'm seeing it on Sunday. I really do. Me and my wife are huge Nicolas Cage fans. So I really do want to see this because I feel like this is going to be a performance of his that we are going to cherish. So yeah, I do want to catch Long Legs in theaters before it comes out of theaters for real because this is what I'm excited for. And our daughters are very into horror and they're in the high school era now. So me and my wife are totally comfortable taking our daughters to the theaters to see a lot of movies because they are totally in the thralls of loving horror. So we love sharing that experience with them. So it might be a little wife, husband, daughter's experience thing. The movie Barbarian has contributed to continue to grow on with every watch. What's a recent movie that's done that for you? Okay, cool. Okay, so Mike loves Barbarian now a little bit more than the first time, which that's what's cool. That's a fantastic thing too, is when you watch movies over and over, it's good to give them at least a second or third chance because you never know. You really never know if you're going to like that film better and better. So for me, one that has grown on me more and more. Let's see. Oh man, that is a good question. But it's like I return to so many movies over and over and over, and I'm like trying to think what's one that maybe at first I didn't like it. I'm trying to think. That is a good question, Mike. You have stumped me. You have got me. I'm trying to think of a recent film, but I haven't watched any recent films like multiple times a lot. It's more just old 80s films. You know what? To be honest, I just watched this one recently with my daughter, and I love this one so much. She liked it, but not as much as me. But every time I watch this film, I do like it a little bit more, and I might like it better than the first film. And that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, Toby Hooper's Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. It's so campy and it's so silly, bro, but it's quite the ride. It's a vastly different from Toby Hooper's first film. But yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is one that I think every time I rewatch it, I love it more and more. Thank you, Cine Arts, 500 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate the support. I've seen Barbarian 3 times and I now give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Okay, wow. See, I've only seen Barbarian twice. Maybe I have to give it a third watch. I'm still a little mediocre on Barbarian. I'm still a little mediocre on that one. And I don't know why. It's just I like the performances, but I'm one of those people that like the first and second act better than the third act. So I liked the kind of first and second act, but like I think I have to just get more comfortable with the ride that they take you on in that third act and what eventually happens. But yeah, I'd probably say a 3.5. I'm probably just a star lower than you. 3.5 out of 5 is probably where I would say I would sit on that film. Can't deal with that women screaming Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Oh man. So Mike, you know that one. Okay, you talk about Carolyn Williams. You don't like Carolyn Williams? Oh man. I'm gonna hopefully, fingers crossed, I am hopefully gonna get to meet her in September. She is coming here to New Mexico and I might get to meet her, brother. I hope Barbarian gets a physical media release one day. I know it deserves it for real. And Mike is right with you, Ali. It deserves a physical media release for real. And we need something from like Second Sight or something from like Arrow, like a really nice box set that has some nice stuff because Barbarian does deserve that treatment. But yeah, dude, Carolyn Williams, there's a horror convention coming in here in September to New Mexico. It's called Morgan Crypt, and Linnea Quigley is going to be there. Carolyn Williams is going to be there. Also, Tyler Main, and there's some other people that are going to be there. There's also going to be a zombie pinup competition, like dress up competition. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And I missed last year, and I'm not going to miss this year. I promised myself. So I'm definitely going to get some signatures and some pictures. If I get a signature or a picture with Carolyn Williams, I'll send it to you, Mike. But yeah, this is like I said, this is something that I'm vastly proud of now. Like the channel, the friends I have, the community I have, the subscribers. My son's been asking me to do videos now. Like my son wants to do a Godzilla video with me, which I kind of want to, but then again, I'm a little uncomfortable with having my son just like on camera hanging with me. But then again, I should like I said, you guys have all known me long enough. Y'all know my real name now, Robert. It's at the bottom right there. So, like I said, but my son is huge into Godzilla, and he wants to do Godzilla videos with me. Get her to write on the photo you got. So you get signed. I'm sorry for screaming. I'll ask her to. I'll little legit. I will ask her if I can. Since you missed this the first time, have you got any of the cool, bloody, disgusting items from Walmart? Oh, wait, no, I don't think so. No, I haven't. If there's new stuff at Walmart or bloody, disgusting stuff at Walmart, I haven't. Wow. Okay, so Allie, I haven't been to Walmart in probably like 2 weeks, which is surprising for me, but not surprising at the same time because I kind of hate Walmart. I'm one of those dudes like I go grocery shopping, I do stuff for the family, and I go like to the gas station and stuff. But like once in a blue moon, like I said, I'll go to Walmart and I'll go splurge and look for steel books and stuff like that. But yeah, it's probably been like a week and a half or almost 2 weeks since I've been to Walmart. So if they do have new bloody disgusting stuff, I have to get down there because I know spooky season is slowly coming in full swing. I know that for sure. Spooky season is in full swing, which is pretty cool. I love the fact that now once July 4th is over, most places are totally comfortable with just going into full swing on Halloween now. So it's really cool. But yeah, like my wife, she already scooped up these cool like steaks to put in the front yard that look like flowers, but they have teeth and mouths and they're black and red. And then there's some with eyes and stuff like that. So yeah, we already got our spooky stuff kind of set up and are gearing up for Halloween season. I hope the stream's coming in good and you guys could hear me too. I know Steve from Voices from the Mausoleum, he was going to help me out because he was learned some stuff from his cousin about the gigahertz and how to fix some stuff with streaming and how it comes out, because I know sometimes it could look very glitchy. Like right now it looks totally normal to me, but sometimes when I watch the streams back, it's like I do get stuck or I stutter or I look like a robot. That's a cool Freddy light amongst those bloody disgusting items that you need, my boy. My boyfriend got it and it's awesome. Sweet. Nice. Yeah, there's I have like a plethora of stuff and it's like, yeah, I have Toonie Terror stuff, this Pennywise, this one from Subspecies, then we got Evil Bong, tons of stuff. Oh my god. This one right here was a sweet find, this Ash Evil Dead 2 thing right here. This was a sweet find with Henrietta behind him, the Deadite. Recently, my son just got me a Kurt Angle. He got me Kurt Angle and he got me a Roddy Piper right here. I'm a huge wrestling fan, so my son and my wife scooped me up this. I know the glare is kind of killing that. There's Roddy Piper, and then I got Kurt Angle right here, who's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So yeah, I'm always collecting all kinds of stuff and have not enough room for it. That's the problem I've noticed too. Once you become a collector hardcore, like you find out real quick that you run out of room. Oh yes, dude, Stephanie Vakir. Thank you, Mike, for bringing that up. So Stephanie Vakir, if anybody doesn't know who she is, you need to go look her up. She is fantastic. She is a Chilean wrestler, and she recently was on AEW's Forbidden Door wrestling against Mercedes Moné, and Stephanie Vakir won over that audience heavy, completely. They were cheering for her and wanted her to beat Mercedes. But yeah, Mike's right in the chat. Stephanie did get signed to WWE. She did sign a contract, and she's going to be showing up on NXT, which is very exciting because that means Stephanie is going to get a chance to go against possibly Bayley or Rhea Ripley or even Liv Morgan. I did want her in AEW, but there is kind of a reason I heard why she didn't choose AEW, and it's more of a personal reason. Have you seen Art the Clown Funko Pops that are recently announced? Oh, yes, yes. I know, for real. I saw those, Ali. Oh my God, for real. That's so cool. I did see those. There's some really cool ones. I think I want the one. I think there's one where he's on the bike or like something like that. Like, I really do. There's some cool Funko Pops, or even the bloody one. The real bloody one looks cool. Why didn't she go? Okay, so why didn't she go to AEW? That's a good question, Mike. I did find this out from another YouTube channel called Steven Larson. They cover WWE. They also cover AEW content. But apparently, her ex-boyfriend that she was with, she filed a restraining order against him, and he is actually really close, and his brother works at AEW, and he's also really close with a bunch of wrestlers that work at AEW. So to avoid a conflict of interest, she went to WWE over AEW. So that's kind of one of the reasons. I think mainly also WWE might have offered her a better schedule as well, but mainly it's because there's a couple wrestlers over there that are related and involved with her ex, and they don't have a good relationship or a good past. To be fair, I'm not really surprised as AEW is injury central. That's kind of crazy too, because I found that out too. Did you say that? I was literally looking up stats, and WWE, I don't know if it's because WWE has NXT too. If you include NXT statistics with the WWE roster, they have about 2% more injuries than AEW. But it, like said, 2% is like a little bit. It's a tiny bit, but if you include NXT, they have more they have more injuries than AEW. But AEW does get crazy. They do get a lot violent, and I've heard some wrestlers say it's because they actually have a more relaxed schedule, and because that they have more time in between matches, that their bodies don't get used to bumping, and it doesn't get used to the damage. So that way, when they have 3 days off and then you go back and you wrestle again, you end up hurting yourself because your body's more relaxed, it's more chill, and it's not used to getting hurt. It's not used to bumping, and it's not used to falling and stuff like that. What have you been watching lately, movies and or TV shows? So recently, Ali, I've been mainly watching a lot of anime horror and anime TV shows. I've been re-binging One Piece. I've been watching that again because I've only watched it once, but not all the way through. So I've been watching a lot of One Piece. I did rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho again, and then I also watched some anime horror recently, Biohunter, Wicked City, all that, and Vampire Hunter D from 1987 or 88, the original one. I've been watching a lot of anime horror as well. Besides Maxine, that was the probably the most recent film that I watched. That was a new release, was Maxine, but mostly a lot of anime. I've been in the thralls of just soaking up tons of anime. For some reason, I've just been really in the mood for that stuff. So yeah, a lot of that, and hopefully next I'm kind of feeling like, because it's getting into that spooky season, I don't know what I want to do for my channel. I kind of wanted to do a whole black and white, tour down some 1930s, 40s, and 50s, horror films, or maybe just breeze through some of my favorites. I really don't know. Also on the channel, when I cover franchises, that seems to be very popular when I go through like the Puppet Master franchise or Leprechaun or Tremors. Whenever I cover a full franchise, that seems to be very popular. So maybe I'll have somebody vote, or the people on YouTube and on Twitter vote for what my franchises will be for October or something like that. Because I don't really have huge plans for the channel in October, which that's why I need to start thinking about it, because we're in the thralls of getting into spooky season. Any ideas for Halloween videos? Try to find the worst Halloween movies, watch them, and talk about them if they deserve the hate. That's true too. I could always watch some of the very worst Halloween films, which or talk about just my least favorites in general. Like, because normally I try to stray away from talking about the ones that I really, really hate. Speak No Evil. We must Speak No Evil is one of them, for example. But that is getting a remake, and that trailer did play before Maxine, so we'll see. We'll see how the remake pans out. But that's also another option, like Mike said. Just search out some really bad B movie and low rated horror films and see if they are deserved all the hate that they get. Because sometimes I'm a passionate lover of low, cheesy, lowbrow B movie horror films. Sometimes I love that, like Zombievers. Zombievers is a perfect example of an absolute awful B movie horror film that I eat it up. It's a comfort movie for me. Have you picked up any cool movies recent? Cool movies. I recently got two Criterions from the sale. What is that? Blood Simple and The Big Chill. Abigail and Saw X Steelbook. Oh wow, nice, sweet. Those are some sweet pickups for real. So the only thing that I recently ordered, I splurged and I ordered from Arrow Video the box set of the Mexico trilogy. So Robert Rodriguez is one of my favorite directors, and he did El Mariachi, he did Desperado, and he also did Once Upon a Time in Mexico. And Arrow Video is putting those out, I believe, not next month, the month after that. Yeah, in a box set, and I got the box set. It comes with the poster for each film, separate discs, and like I said, the hard box, and I think a booklet that has 20 pages on writings on the movies. I like and I shared. Congrats on the 500 subs. Thank you so much, Jake. Thank you, Jake Hudson. He liked, he shared, and congrats on the 500. Thank you so much. So that's Ali. That's probably the biggest, newest thing that I splurged on that I'm waiting to come in because I pre-ordered that. So I'm waiting in the mail. That won't be here for probably like another few more weeks, but I'm excited for that. Oh yeah, for real, Spy Kids. Yep. See, Robert Rodriguez. I have a passionate love for a lot of his films. He did We Are Heroes, Spy Kids, Sin City. Um, Four Rooms is another great film. If you haven't seen it, it's Four Rooms, and it's Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino, and two other directors. They all got together and they directed a movie, and they each directed a part of the film, and it's called Four Rooms. Fantastic. I love it. So yeah, Robert Rodriguez is one of those directors that anytime he puts stuff out, I'll go out and check it out. Except for his newest film, I still have to see Hypnotic. I have not seen Hypnotic, and I think that was the film he did with Ben Affleck. So I have to check that out. But yeah, this is like I said, it's just nothing else I think I picked up recently. I got the I Know What You Did Last Summer Steelbook. I did get that. Um, yeah, I think that's it. I'm pretty sure. I am planning on ordering from Shout Factory because the only two Halloween films I don't have from Shout Factory are Season of the Witch and Halloween 4, and I'm planning on ordering those two as well. I still haven't seen Four Rooms. I need to. I highly, highly recommend it. I think you'll have an absolute blast, especially Antonio Banderas. Antonio Banderas' skit is really good, and Madonna's in it. So it's gold. It's really a fantastic film. I know some people don't like it, but if you can enjoy the camp, like if you like Rocky Horror Picture Show or Little Shop of Horrors, and this isn't a musical, but if you like comedy like that, I think you're gonna love Four Rooms. But yeah, there's just like I said, so many movies out there. That's why I kind of love conversating and communicating and talking to so many content creators because for real, like that's where I find out that like there's so many movies out there like Mute Witness is another movie that I had no idea existed, and that's a fantastic movie. I Know What You Did Last Summer Steelbook is so beautiful. Yep, I picked it up early this year and recently checked out the Blu-ray on July 4th. It looked amazing. Yep, I did watch it on July 4th as well. That That was one of my July 4th movies, and Return of the Living Dead. I Know What You Did Last Summer and Return of the Living Dead, because last year I watched Uncle Sam. I reviewed and watched Uncle Sam for the channel last year. So this year I just watched some classics and chilled out and stuff. And because I worked too, I work graveyards. So like I worked last night and then I go in tonight. I go in at 10 tonight, my time, and then I work till 8 in the morning. So yeah, I work long shifts throughout the night. So that's why I was like, this is the best time, because usually after once I get into my weekend, like those last my Thursday and Friday, it's kind of like, oh, I don't really want to shoot much of anything or do anything. I just kind of want to chill out those days. And I was like, I did reach 500 and I got two over that, because, once you hit 500, you're always worried about announcing it and then somebody just dropping out and making it like 499. But yeah, I'm at 502 subscribers. The Rocky Horror Picture Show is one of my top favorite horror musicals. Nice. So you definitely have so you definitely have me even more sold on Four Rooms. All right, cool, sweet. I'm glad. I hope you enjoy it for real. And when you do watch it, totally, like said, hit me up or message me. Like said, let me know, because that for real is one that I love telling people about, because it's one of those movies that not a lot of people know about. But yeah, I'm like trying to think what else today I'm gonna do. Probably just do this live stream a bit. Like I said, the kids are still asleep, but I let them sleep in. It's summer. I let them sleep in. My daughters are starting band camp soon, so pretty soon my daughters are going to be really busy, because band camp starts next week, I think. So they're going to be really freaking busy. So I'm letting them all sleep in, and like I said, I'm chilling. I worked last night and like hang out. I'll probably watch a movie after this, because I got a Halloween live stream for Voices from the Mausoleum this Saturday. So tomorrow, yeah. So we got that. So I'll probably watch Halloween 5, which is one of my favorites, and Halloween Return of Michael Myers. Love those. Wilkie's Movies and Music. Hey, y'all. What's up? Thank you for stopping in. Hi. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. It's a huge milestone. Like I said, I was saying at the beginning of the video, that's a huge milestone I never thought I would achieve. And I appreciate all the support and all you people out there, subscribers, all the content creators, like I said, family, everybody that has helped me to get to this point. I couldn't have done it without all of you. This isn't a solo effort. I do edit all my videos and my thoughts and my opinions and everything, but there's so much other stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Hey Corey, nice. Ali said, "Hey." I love when we have people in the chat that know each other and you're just saying, "Hey, what's up?" It's the best thing. Like I said, it's really cool to grow this community, because, like I said, we are all people. We're all on this earth, and life's too short. You need to hang out. You need to share your love and talk about movies, or like hang out with other people, or like build your community. That's the best thing. And like share it with your family. Come on, like for real. What movies are you looking forward to for the remainder of the year? So my biggest movie that I'm looking forward to for the remainder of the year, there's two, but the biggest one is Alien Romulus, that premieres on my birthday. So that's going to be my birthday movie this year. So I have high expectations for Alien Romulus, and the fact that Fede Alvarez is directing it, which he hasn't disappointed me yet. So I have no quarrels with going into that with high expectations, because I feel like he's going to deliver. And the second film is Terrifier 3. So Alien Romulus and Terrifier 3 are probably the next two films that I'm most excited for. Lewis Smith, what's up, Noran? Hope you're good, bro, and congrats on the subs, mate. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you so much for your support. Like I said, there's so many people in this chat like that have been subscribers, like I said, from way back in the day, before the YouTube algorithm was sharing my videos and promoting them and stuff, because I think that's why a lot of the reason I've noticed now is over the last couple months, the algorithm, like all my stats have been slowly going up. And I think it's because the algorithm is actually favoring my videos now and actually recommending them, which is always the battle. As a YouTube content creator, is always battling with the algorithm. I hope you guys are all having fun and chilling out. Like I said, enjoying the time. Like it's really been a blast. I'm so excited for Terrifier 3. Yes, I need more Art the Clown in my life. Definitely. He's one of those slashers that is here to stay. Probably, like I said, since Ghostface, Art the Clown is probably the most iconic slasher that we have gotten for sure. Excuse me. Uh, but hopefully, as anybody in the chat, if there's any new movies you guys have seen or any movies you want to shout out, please shout them out in the chat. Like, let people know. There's a lot of stuff I've noticed. Me and my buddy Steve from the Voices from the Mausoleum, we covered a coffee break episode, and we covered a ton of new movies coming out for the last half of this year. And a lot of them are by directors who are, this is only their first or second debut film. So we're getting a lot of fresh new content from new horror creators coming out in the latter half of this year. So keep your eyes open. I really hope Damien Leon and David Howard Thornton attend a horror convention in my area. I'd love to meet them. That would be amazing. Like, bro, that's why I'm so excited is September for the Morgan Crypt, because it'll be the first ever horror convention I've ever gone to. I'm 35. And I've never gone to it. And it kind of sucks too, because I've heard from people who have gone to conventions over the years that say that 10 or 15 years ago, horror conventions were a lot funner, a lot cooler. And now they're not as, and now it's more of a money hungry machine type thing, which I understand that. I totally understand that. But it's like, I'm stoked and I'm pumped because, like I said, I'm 35, never been to a horror convention. This is going to be my first one. I already told my wife, my kids, everybody, don't get me anything for my birthday. This is my birthday gift. We are going to this horror convention and we are splurging and getting signatures and pictures and whatever we want. Music finally saw Thanksgiving and thought it was fun one. Oh, Thanksgiving is great. That's cool because I can't wait because Eli Roth, I believe, already announced that he's doing a sequel for that one. There will be no leftovers, Corey. Yeah, the kills in there were great. John Carver, the design of the killer, like I said, execute to perfection. The killer was a little bit telegraphed. I'm not going to spoil it, but the reveal was a little bit telegraphed, mainly because that actor, he just chews up scenery and he, was fantastic. So that's one thing. But yeah, that film, I can't wait for the sequel. Yeah. But oh man, it's been a total blast. Like I said, hanging out with all of you, just celebrating 500 subscribers. Like I said, a huge, major deal. Like I said, monumental thing in this channel. And like I said, hopefully over the next 500 subscribers and over the next year, I'll be doing more channels, more vlogs, more videos. Like I said, my son has been asking me about joining me to do Godzilla content because he really loves Godzilla. That's probably my son's favorite thing right now in terms of movies. He loves Godzilla content. I'm really excited for the new steelbook coming out for Late Night with the Devil. Oh yeah, so Late Night with the Devil, that I would say right now, Late Night with the Devil and Maxine are the two that are competing for my favorite horror films of the year so far. So far, we still have the year to go, but right now, kind of in the middle point of the year, Maxine and Late Night with the Devil are the two horror films that are competing for my favorite of the year so far. Thanksgiving coming out on my birthday last year was such an awesome gift. That's cool. That's so sweet. Me too, Corey. Such a beautiful steelbook. Nice. Yes, I love steelbooks. I'm such a whore for steelbooks for real. I've noticed that. Like I didn't think I would be, but like as I started recollecting and building up my collection again, I'm such a sucker for steelbooks. Like my Leprechaun one. I love my Leprechaun steelbook and my Carrie one, the Carrie one from Scream Factory. Oh, so good. So good. Like so I've slowly noticed that I am a steelbook whore. So yeah, my wife already knows me too. So when she goes out, she's like, she bought me my wife and my son found me a Terminator 2 Total Recall steelbook. It was a dual pack Arnold steelbook that had Blu-rays, and one side was Total Recall and the other side was Terminator 2, and I was like, oh. But thank you all for sticking around with me and everything. Like I said, today I'm kind of tired. Like I said, I worked last night, and since the kids are still crashed out, mom's here, my sister-in-law, so they'll probably be chilling watching the kids for me. So I'm probably gonna hang out now and finish this beer, chill out, and maybe watch Halloween 5 and then crash out and everything. But it's been a joyous, fun live stream. This is also the first live stream I've done on my channel for 2 months. So thank you all for being here. Like everybody that came by, AJ, Mike, Ali, all of you. Fantastic. Like I said, Cine Arts, great. Lewis, Bone, right here. Lewis, right here. You purchased any new movies or merchandise recently, dude? If so, what? Okay, so like I said, merchandise. My newest purchase, Lewis, was Arrow Video. I pre-ordered the Mexico trilogy, the Robert Rodriguez El Mariachi, Desperado, and Once Upon a Time in Mexico from Arrow Video. I pre-ordered that box set. So when that comes in the mail, you guys are going to be getting the full-on unboxing video. It's going to be exciting because, yeah, it's going to be coming with posters for each film, books, lobby cards, all that jazz. I'm excited. So, yeah, stay tuned to the channel. That was my most recent purchase, Lewis. And thank you all for sticking around with me, hanging out, chilling for this live stream. It's been a blast. Like, oh, so cool. So cool. Hi. Oh, Vanjie. Hi, Vanjie. Hi. Oh my God, Vanjie stopped by. Vanjie, that's some very great friend of mine. Very great friend of mine right there. So, hi. It's been a joy, like I said, hanging out. But like I said, I worked last night. I'm going to go out, chill right now, watch Halloween 5, enjoy this beer, probably chill out, maybe take an edible or something and relax, and then go back to work tonight to do the 10-hour shift. But I love you all, and thank you all, everybody out there, for the 500 subscribers, for real. I appreciate it. Love all of you, for real. Congratulations. Love you. Thank you, Vanjie. Love you too, for real. Love all of you. Be safe out there, for real. Be safe out there. Peace out.